Today we will be demoing a Meterpreter session remote shell running live on a victim's endpoint. Meterpreter is part of the Metasploit framework, which is commonly used for penetration testing and red team exercises. On the right-hand side, we have the Kali Linux box running Metasploit in the terminal windows. On the left-hand side, we have the victim machine running a vulnerable version of Windows 7 with McAfee antivirus running to protect the victim's machine. When the user attempts to download the default Meterpreter 32-bit executable payload, McAfee antivirus automatically detects this as malicious in real time and performs a file-based quarantine on the file. Next, we will create a custom Meterpreter payload using AVET, Antivirus Evasion Tool. The payload will still be capable of doing the same things and will still connect to the same server as it previously did. However, it will be highly obfuscated, similar to what a packer might do to a file. On the left-hand side, we create the C code for the Meterpreter payload. Next, we run it through AVET. And lastly, we compile the source code into an executable file. Now that we have the executable payload, we move it to the victim's endpoint and scan it with McAfee. McAfee comes back stating that this file is clean. Next, we execute the executable file, and a Meterpreter session is established. Once the Meterpreter session is established, the attacker starts dumping the system info and migrating to a system-level process, in this case, Search Indexer. Next, the attacker dumps the password hashes and then obtains persistence by running the persistence command. While McAfee antivirus misses the malicious executable file along with the attacks carried out by the attacker, CounterTack's EDR solution catches this type of attack with ease. CounterTack's EDR solution looks for malicious behaviors rather than using static signatures like McAfee and other antivirus vendors. We will now run the same malware executable armored by AVET. However, this time we have CounterTack EDR sensor running on the victim's endpoint on the left side. As we can see, the user launches the executable once again, and a command prompt appears along with a connection appearing in the Metasploit terminal window. The attacker once again starts dumping system information and migrates into a system-level process to elevate their privileges. This time, the CounterTack's agent detects the Meterpreter attack regardless of the AVET armoring and kills the malicious process within seconds of detecting malicious activity. CounterTack's agent has also placed a network-level quarantine on the endpoint. Diving deeper into the actual event itself, we see the original executable process along with the search indexer process being involved, and the search indexer process received a malicious score with CounterTack's digital DNA technology. A high score indicates that what is present in the process memory space is malicious and capable of doing bad things.